Sorry if I sound a little stupid while talking, is mainly because I had my lower braces put in. So if I have like this little weird lisp that I keep doing, I really can't control it because my braces are making me do that. Sorry.
I'm going to try my best to articulate this video as thoroughly, as plainly, as eloquently as possible.
As anyone who's used YouTube for more than a year, or let's even say 10 years, as you probably grew up using YouTube, what Cory is saying is not only true, but it's an issue that we've been having with YouTube for such a long time. Everything Cory mentions, or whatever he says, that he's having issues with, he's not the only one that was affected by this, as other content creators who have made videos have actually had similar experiences are almost parallel to what Cory is saying. I'm going to play clips by clips, side by side, and you will see exactly what I mean. And Cory's not the only one. He's only the start. As YouTube continues to grow, as they continue to have more holes, YouTube's literally putting themselves out there as they don't really care, and that favoritism is something that they're aware of.
August 18th, I uploaded The Mortuary Assistant. A lot of you would know it got age restricted because the following video I did, I let you guys know it got age restricted. YouTube didn't tell me why. I saw that all these other YouTubers were playing The Mortuary Assistant and only my video seemed to be age restricted.
Cory isn't the only one that went under fire of this situation. Also, a channel known as Raka Raka, for their insane, gory skits that are usually meant for comedic purposes, have been age restricted, demonetized, or even their videos shadow banned from being shown to other people. And even though it's all clearly fake, and yet YouTube doesn't deem it monetizable, even though the hypocrisy shows when they create their own show that is 10 times more violent and has more swear words than what Raka Raka has ever done.
So YouTube's been doing a thing where they've been hyping, demonetizing, age gating, and removing our content. People think that that's just a theory. It isn't a theory. We'll show you facts right now. Type in Raka Raka Mortal Kombat into YouTube. You can't find it. There is re-uploads, there is reaction videos with millions of views, but the original video from us is completely hidden. And that's not just for one video, that's for like 20 plus videos from Raka Raka. 20 plus videos. But YouTube is contradicting itself with its new show, Wayne. This show breaks every single rule that YouTube gave us. Everything that YouTube told us personally was wrong with our videos is in this show. This show is unrestricted, it's on trending, it has 12 million views, and it breaks every single fucking rule. So we got our video age gated because it had 3 swear words in it. I'm gonna show you how many swear words are in this show. Let's have a montage of the first episode.
Dog shit? They're assholes. Nah, shithole.
The fuck? Where the fuck you going, you fucker? The shit out of me. Shit out. Fucking kill.
Shit. Yeah, shitty like asshole. Shit ass. The assholes. My asshole dad and my asshole brothers.
Who the fuck are you? The fuck are you? Fucking perfect. What the fuck? Fucking play. Shut the fuck up, fucking shit for brains. Sucking shit for brains.
Now, this is an episode that's not just exclusive to YouTube Red. You can watch it for free. You can watch it as a child on a child's account. You can watch it without even logging in. You can just run into YouTube right now and watch that first episode completely unrestricted and unbundled.
He later points out further YouTube's hypocrisy, saying that anyone can log into this and how it's uncensored, unfiltered, and literally anyone can watch this. A child can get onto YouTube and basically see this, while Raka Raka, who leaves content warnings saying that their content is gory before every video, gets literally fucked in the butt by YouTube's algorithm. And he later points out more hypocrisy about how there's a scene where they bite off a nose and how that does not affect YouTube at all. But in their scene, Raka Raka, they bite off the nose as well, and they obviously get, you know, demonetized and age restricted.
We had a video completely restricted and hidden because someone bites off someone's nose. In this first episode, which anyone can watch, he bites off someone's nose. What they're gonna say is it's context. It's all in context. That's what YouTube tells us. It's in context. It's gonna be for a narrative. Believe it or not, our videos have narrative as well. Bad narratives. Not the greatest narratives, but they're a narrative.
Doesn't this all sound somewhat similar?
And I looked for like an hour, 2 hours. I was scrolling all different types of people's video. No one else's was age restricted. So I appealed the restriction. Hey guys, I'm not sure why mine got age restricted. Could you look into this? Appeal rejected. They doubled down. The policy team said, no, Cory, your video is restricted for good reason. We're not going to tell you why, but it's restricted. That's our final decision.
And just as he mentioned here, he was age restricted while other people weren't. And he brings up a good point. Markiplier being a big YouTuber, he was not age restricted. And someone who else had the same issue, even though Markiplier's a good guy, he never did anything wrong. He's just a very good example. This is what Critical literally said, because he had the same issue where they age restricted his YouTube video, but not Markiplier's.
Now, if you've been around my channel for a while, you might remember I went through an almost identical situation a couple years ago. I made a video on a fake road rage incident and got an entire strike for it from YouTube, a policy guidelines strike from YouTube for it. And I found that exact same clip that I was talking about in one of Markiplier's videos that wasn't age restricted, demonetized, or anything. I was so angry, I was wiggling in rage. I was so upset, I couldn't sit still in my chair, so I made this video talking about it, and then I made a big stink on Twitter. And Markiplier actually came to my rescue, like a fucking hero of justice, a symbol, like Batman. He came in and said, "Fair is fair, where is my strike, YouTube?" And YouTube responded, not by getting rid of my strike, but by striking Markiplier's video as well. So now both of us ended up with a strike, and Markiplier made a video talking about that, and eventually YouTube decided to rescind both strikes, saying that it was an overreaction to things and it was a mistake on their part. But obviously you can see the problem here. They're not enforcing their rules equally across the platform, and they're just not enforcing them properly at all.
And again, here's another video of YouTube having double standards. As Logan Paul, if anyone remembers, the suicide forest, any YouTuber who talked about it, or at least had their opinion on it, was age restricted and demonetized. While Logan Paul himself, his video was up for several days and was never hit with anything. And his video was also manually reviewed. So literally there is favoritism showing right at its core.
Where many content creators, including myself, made videos talking about it and just saying how despicable he is as a person. And you know what the beautiful thing is? YouTube decided to strike down any video talking about the situation, hitting you with that beautiful community guideline strike. And you'd think for the topic of death, it would be for gruesome or graphic content. No, 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 no. Apparently, misleading or insufficient metadata. Metadata is all the stuff you type in, like your description, your tags, the video title. My video title was "Dear Logan Paul, delete your channel." That is not misleading or insufficient. That is fact. And like I mentioned earlier, I wasn't the only person hit with this wave of strikes to silence creators. There were also other people hit with the exact same BS.
I'm sure you can tell by my voice, but I'm fucking livid. YouTube took down my Logan Paul video, which is pretty amazing considering there's a couple thousand of these over the last 24 hours. If somebody found my video, Logan Paul laughing at a dead man, clicked on it, they would see Logan Paul laughing at a dead man. It's not misleading.
What annoys me most about this situation is that people criticizing Logan Paul for the video, their videos get taken down and they're given a community guideline strike. But yet, there are re-uploads of the exact video with no commentary, no input, a direct re-upload, and YouTube puts them on trending.
And just like Pyro mentioned, this is literally favoritism at its core. And this is not only the one time YouTube's ever done like favoritism, like just straight up like not giving any punishment to Logan Paul, but also they give check marks. The check mark that you need to be verified, you need a big requirement in order to get this check mark. They give them straight up to literally just celebrities for being celebrities, even though they haven't met, you know, the requirements. And Just Habibi points this issue out literally in his video, and he points out so many issues with YouTube. You need to check out Just Habibi's video to like actually see what's going on. And I'm going to point out more hypocrisy later down the line, but just let me show you these clips.
Once again, YouTube enforced new rules that hurt those who followed them prior.
If like Billie Eilish comes onto the platform without 100,000 subscribers, she's not going to get a check mark until she gets 100,000 subscribers?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah? Is that true?
we'll have to, let me have to look into it. But I think let's like talk about a politician, right? Because we have politicians who are coming on our platform, okay? And election integrity is something that we're working in incredibly hard on. So you have a politician who comes on, you don't want to have, we have to be able to give them a check mark.
Wow, Susan. You really just dodged the question there. Yes, it is true that a politician would need some type of verification because they can easily be misrepresented by opposing parties. But Billie Eilish is not a politician, and she would definitely get verified long before that 100K mark. Here's why. Take a look at Brie Larson, a celebrity who recently made the shift to YouTube by posting her first upload on July 2nd, 2020. As of now, she's verified and has over 300,000 subscribers, but she got verified a lot earlier than you think. With the use of the Wayback Archive, I found that at just 102 subscribers, Brie Larson was verified on YouTube, with her first and only video at the time. Now, she doesn't fit the 100K requirement, which means that she shouldn't have been able to apply for verification. And even if she was able to, I doubt any creator with just one video would get verified.
And it's not the only thing he mentions. He also mentions how Susan, the current CEO of YouTube, was in a press conference with Juice WRLD that she told Juice WRLD that he needed to get his numbers bumped up, and that how if Juice WRLD just contacts them, they can literally do anything. They can literally like make it happen, that Susan will be there for him. Basically saying that there's artificial growth and how they are there for the celebrities and not the actual creators themselves.
There's a video of Juice WRLD and Susan Wojcicki talking about manipulating promotion and getting him more viewership.
You know how we spoke about getting your subscribers up? She's the big boss of it all.
Oh,
so
yeah.
this has been real. This is the whole thing.
I know. How can we help you? You're so talented. We gotta get your subscriber numbers way up. We're gonna make it happen. All right? We're here. We're here for you. However we can. You have no idea.
Treatment of videos with nudity and sexual content are not consistent at all. I understand that content involving nudity or sexuality for educational purpose and not for sexual gratification is allowed. But there are rule breakers. Breastfeeding channels like Tasha Mama have promoted links to sexual content and pornography in their descriptions under the guise of their videos being education. And that channel, while being suspended at one point, has been back on YouTube with none of their original videos being deleted. Creator like Belle Delphine making sexually provocative content and using YouTube to promote borderline porn content on her OnlyFans is only age restricted and not removed from the platform. But of course, other creators don't even get the privilege of an age restriction. Both of these instances are against community guidelines when it comes to promoting links to sexual content. This type of content should not be allowed according to YouTube. And then a music video like Cardi B's WAP that is fully sexual content, not for the purpose of education, is both monetized and not age restricted because it is considered art.
The fact that they have someone like Cardi B, and I'm not aware if you know what Cardi B did, but Cardi B used to drug and steal money from her victims, which would be blind dates, people she would bring over. She would drug them and take their money. And obviously showing favoritism towards someone like that isn't a really good, sign for YouTube. And I don't know who the people are who run the show up in YouTube, but they need to get their shit together and obviously make sure that everything is fair. But since I'm such a small creator, my words probably won't even get out to them, and who knows, they probably won't even give a flying shit. This video isn't really here to dissuade you from using YouTube, but just to open your mind and see how YouTube really is. As you already know, I put several hours into making these videos because I really try to make them as, entertaining or as informative as possible. And it takes a lot to make these videos out of me. I mean, I spent all Saturday doing this, and it's already being Sunday when I upload this, so it's pretty late. But if you do enjoy my content, could you just please like, subscribe, leave a comment to the people who did those things? I really appreciate it. And also, our channel is growing pretty big. I have to thank all of you for all of this. I mean, we've already reached like almost 150. I think it's probably already hit by the time I look. I don't know. But if you do want to subscribe to my future content, I just basically make videos on whatever I want. Just go ahead and click subscribe. It wouldn't hurt, and you don't really like it, that's fine. You don't have to. But I really appreciate all the, positive feedback I've been getting. And apart from that, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever. I'm tired, so I'm gonna be getting off. I'll see y'all later.